I have something to say, but it is not for the people who do not have attention spans. So I will wait for you who lack critical thinking and attention spans to go ahead and scroll. I have been experiencing autistic burnout and caretaker burnout, millennial burnout. And, being a woman of color, veteran burnout. So me bringing up an issue or a topic and having to address it because other people won't, I find it to be extremely unsacked. So when I say I'm okay with the Veterans Hospital being privatized, I do mean it. The example is Veterans Affairs Hospital. They have male PCPs who do not see women because, come to find out, they're not qualified. How did I come into this information? Well, yesterday I had an appointment scheduled with a male provider that was canceled. Now, how they let me get all the way up to the appointment and get there to find out it's canceled, that's completely another thing that's always happening. Number two, I got an appointment rescheduled today. That appointment didn't even exist. So obviously I'm asking for a supervisor. I speak to this Dr. Chandran because he's Ramesh and he's in the place of Dr. Khan, who's the chief over Plano and Garland, VA. Now his name is an M. I can't remember it because I wrote it down. But the thing about it was Dr. Ramesh or Dr. Chandran informed me that he has not evaluated a woman since 1991, as in, an exam that women normally have. Now, mind you, he works at the VA. I said it's discriminatory to tell me that I can't have a male provider. So I say, well, can I have community care? He informs me that no, this is not discriminatory, nor can you get community care because we have women. I'm a part of a small demographic of women my MST was by women. So with that being said, I have a unique case, but I'm not a one-off or a pattern. Women should be able to select who they want to go to. Also, those women providers at the VA, they have to treat men. And I'm going to tell you what you do when you're being discriminated against. You go down to the executive office. You get names and information and you send them an email. You get their email addresses. Because talking to people doesn't work because it's a he say, she say, but it's in black and white. Number two, you're going to contact the VA OIG. Number three, you're going to contact that 1-800 for the hotline, the White House hotline. Then number four, you're going to also send an email to your senator and your congressperson because all these things check out. And I'm putting it here to let you know what you do because this is a policy that obviously in Texas they're aware of. This has been going on 2 years. I wasn't aware of it till today. And I'm having to address it. And it's upsetting to me because there was a woman veteran who was literally sitting in the space. She said it is discriminatory, but nobody else is talking about it. So I'm just letting you know these are the channels you have and these people should not be actually employed. And this is what Elon Musk and Doge are around for because they're seriously you hired the VA. This has been going on 2 years. So this is Biden. A lot of people do this Democrat Republican thing. They're all terrible because literally, if you're able to do this and discriminate against women, and do not get in my comments and talk about race because this has nothing to do with that. Me preferring a man at the VA is only because there's a lot of pick me women, meaning she is not advocating for me because every woman is not a girl's girl. So to sit here and look at a woman and say, hey, you need to ask her, when was the last time you advocated for your patients in a woman? And I'm neurodivergent. So I normally get neurodivergent men providers who get when I come with a list of things, not women who are literally like, oh, this is a lot. And this is not all women. I'm just saying that this is my preference because of the experiences I've had as well as my MST. So you have actual discrimination going on and you think that's okay. And this is why these things are going away, because they hire people to do jobs that they can't do. They shouldn't even hire these people because he didn't say he said none of the men in his department, even the chief, Dr. Khan, they don't have the certifications to treat women. So why would you be employed in the first place? So the Veterans Affairs Hospital, should be privatized. I'm gonna be honest. Like, every time I come here, I'm literally like, okay, my blood pressure is up. I'm not gonna get upset, because now I'm just like, I'm not gonna get upset with you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm gonna keep a document and a paper trail and get this done. And that's what you do. You don't argue with these people. You document, you email, you send a letter, and you get it done. That's it. Because right now they're downsizing. And this is a place that they need to downsize on. Period. There's no way, no how should this have been done in the first place, but it's okay, because a lot of these men have religious preferences that literally they don't want to treat women in the first place because they're religious preference. Because obviously, if he didn't have a religious preference, it wouldn't have been since 1991, because it's 2025 right now, people. 2025. How did you get this job? Exactly. Hire women providers who advocate for women. It's not that I don't like women. It's that I only like women who advocate for women. And that doesn't mean, just because they're a woman doesn't mean they advocate for women. But I guarantee you, when it's a man, it's highly likely he advocates for men. But women, it's a case-by-case basis. And then you can break it down to, oh, well, I'm black in this, because she might have a discrimination against me because of race. But that's neither here nor there. This is literally just a basic issue that should not even exist in the first place. And these people get to work and have jobs and discriminate openly against veteran women.